Morning. It is October 1st and fall has begun, y'all. I am on my way to work as usual. It's a Tuesday morning and just now leaving the house. I think I'm gonna be on time. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot my book. Wait a minute, there are some necessities, baby, we got to take to work. This is the new Avon book. I'm going to be doing a preview of this really soon. But a coworker of mine wanted a book because she's low on her supplies, honey. And normally when she orders, it's like $100 or $200, like seriously. But she only orders like, I'd say every 3 to 4 months. But around Christmas time, she orders a little more because she gets most of her Christmas presents from Avon, because Avon has some really nice gifts if you're looking for inexpensive quality gifts to give to your loved ones and your friends. Avon has some things for everybody. Anywho, my Avon plug. It's Tuesday morning. Yesterday was open house day at the high school for the kiddo, and I went. Her daddy was not able to go. Actually, you know, he's older than me, y'all. He's 13 years older than me, so he's like 46, 47. Wait a minute, no. Let me see. He's like 48, 49 now. Oh, he's getting old. But he forgot. He forgot about the date and the time. So now I am. Why is this lady looking at me across? Mind your business, lady. Mind your business. Oh, it's a lot of traffic. But we went to the school and everything was good. Baby girl is doing good for her first couple of months in high school. Everybody says how sweet of a child she is and they have no problems with her, which is great because she knows her dad and I don't play that shit. So she does need to have some tutorials for algebra, which is fine. She has like a C right now, but the teacher said that she could stay after school and they can work on some things to help her bring that up before report cards come out. And so, you know, she got to do it, honey, because we don't do C's in our household. No, we do not. But I know that's one subject that she struggles with. It's math, but once she gets it, she gets it, okay? So she just needs a little, you know, a little more TLC with that subject, but everything else is good. She has A's in most of her classes. And yeah, I forgot how big high school was, you guys, because when she was walking, she has 8 classes, so, you know, I had to go and meet everybody, baby. I had to let everybody know who I was. And, yeah, walking around that school, I was like, well, damn. You know, nothing's close to each other, you know, which is, it is what it is. But I guess when you're a younger person, it doesn't really affect you. But, you know, when you're kind of short and stubby, and you have a little age on you, yeah. But we did it, girl. We did it. Last night I made some good baked potatoes. Okay, so I put the potatoes. I have to buy those rustic big potatoes that you buy individual. I can't buy them bag potatoes because they too small. Okay, I need the rustic ones that I can, you know, go and pick out of a barrel or whatever. So I went and got me 4 of those. And I put them in my pressure cooker, and I pressure cooked them for like, the setting for the pressure cooker said 8 minutes, right? I was like, no, these are too big. We're not gonna go 8 minutes, because once they're done, they're done. I want, you know, I don't want them to be playing with me. I have to keep starting it over and all that other stuff. So I pressure cooked them for 30 minutes, and honey, when they came out, I was able to put that butter on there with some seasoning, okay, and some shredded cheese that melted instantly, honey, and some green onions, and I had some creamer, but it was like the Mexican style creamer, but it was sour cream, but I guess Hispanic culture calls it creamer. Anywho, I had that, and I had cooked a roast in my crock pot like last week, but it was a bit, not a roast, it was a pork shoulder, something like that. Honey accidentally picked it up when she was supposed to be getting a roast. She actually picked up this pork shoulder last week, and so we had to cook it, you know. So we've been eating on that for like 4 or 5 days because it was that big. And I put it in a slow cooker, so it cooked it to perfection, honey. The meat was falling off that little old bone. And we've been using it like in different dishes. I think the first time we used it, we had like pulled pork sandwiches, right? And then pulled pork sandwiches lasted a minute, y'all. Like, we kept eating the pulled pork sandwiches. And then with some barbecue sauce. And then yesterday we had it with the baked potato, you know, on top. So that was delicious. It really was. Because I haven't had a baked potato in a long time. So I was like, yeah, let's do baked potatoes. Especially after leaving the school. Because the open house was from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And we got there at 6. And all that walking around, I didn't leave till like 7:40. Because the last teacher, baby, got winded, okay? He got winded. And it's the world geography teacher. And you can tell that this brother has really traveled the world, because he had a lot to say. But I like his concept of the way he's teaching them world geography that catches their attention. And when I walked into his class, I thought, oh, this is so soothing to have for the parents to come in and talk to him. You know, he didn't have on the big bright overlights in the room. He had on two lamps that he positioned oh so well in different corners of the room, but it was like a light dim of light. And he told me that's how he teaches them. He don't cut on the overhead lights. He used those lamps to give them a nice soothing atmosphere to make them more calm and make them feel calm and relaxed so that they can process what he's trying to teach them. Sometimes he moves the desk out of the way and basically they're on the floor doing different projects and stuff. They use laptops. This school doesn't have like physical books. I don't know if other schools do that. They don't have physical books. They use all their books and stuff is digital on the little computers from the school. So she showed me her computer. She showed me what she's been working on, projects and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed talking to him, but he was just winded. Like he had nowhere to go. But I did. So we wrapped all that up. I have 2 quizzes this week. Yes, I am still in school. I was having a difficult time at first when the semester started because this class is normally taught face-to-face. It's a business class. I can't think of the name of it right now. But this class is normally taught face-to-face. And this semester they decided to put it online. So when they put it online, they didn't think about the book and how accessible the book would be, because it wasn't at first. Baby, I started complaining because I pay for classes out of my pocket. I don't get financial aid. I started complaining. First I emailed the teacher. I tried to go through my chain of command, and I emailed her a couple of times, okay? And then after I wasn't getting the response that I wanted from her, because I'm not a child, I'm a grown-ass woman just like she is. After I wasn't getting the response that I needed from her, I went to her head, you know, the department head of the department. And I told them, hey, these are my concerns. I pay for this class out of pocket. I'm not a financial aid student, so I expect, you know, things to flow the way they're supposed to flow. I have never had a problem with online classes, and the book that was required for the class, I need you guys to fix it. If I need to come on campus and have a personal conversation with you, please let me know. We can set that appointment up, because I am more than willing to come in. And I can physically show you on my end what's going on. You know what I mean? So after that long, nice professional email that I sent the head, he actually called me. He called me and he was like, you know, tell me what's going on. So I told him what was going on, and he was like, yeah, I have had other complaints from other students about this particular class with this particular professor. So I guess after he got with her and they went over or discussed the complaints, things got better. Things really got better. I mean, I think she took a whole weekend to revamp her whole, I don't know what y'all call it, lesson plan, or the way that things are displayed online. Maybe she got help from other colleagues or something, but over the weekend, Monday morning, she had this long email on what to do, how to do it, and everything worked and flowed. So, if you ever have a problem, you don't have to stop with the teacher or the professor or whatever. You can always go to the head of the department. Wonderful. So that's one thing that's been going on. We are getting the house together. You know, when you start getting the house together, you start pulling things out, you kind of wreck your damn house. So it's sort of a mess right now. But we put out a lot of trash, because our trash only comes twice a week. And we put out a lot of trash on Sunday, and I know the trash man was probably like, damn. But, and actually people rolled around taking stuff out of my trash, which I'm not complaining, because, you know, I'm a thrifter. And the stuff that I put out there was not, like, damaged or dirty or whatever. So, I understand them taking it, you know. So, I finally got the hutch in place. I'll be showing you guys that in a later video. I am putting out some decorations and stuff that I have been getting from thrifting. So that's kind of an update on that. I saw some curtains on Amazon that I want to get for my living room and my former dining room. So I probably will do that. I am trying to not thrift as much, and I'm trying not to do the auction online as much. It is hard, very hard. I can understand people that says they use, they need retail therapy and all that. I understand it. I understand it. At first I didn't, but I understand it now. So I'm trying to cut that back, but it's so hard because on Mondays, in my area on Mondays, what is it? Goodwill has 75% off whatever color tag it is for the week. So, you know, I have to pop by like 4 different Goodwills that I like on my way home on Mondays. And yesterday I couldn't go because I had to go to the kids' school. So, yeah, I'm kind of missing my fix now. But it's okay. It's okay. There are always other Mondays. At least that's what I tell myself. Because I kind of feel like I missed something good yesterday. But I'm not thrifting right now. I'm trying to declutter my house. Because there's a lot of things that we haven't got rid of since the move 2 years ago. And there's a lot of things that we haven't even unpacked since the move. So we're working on that. So once I get all those boxes unpacked and all that, I can see what I actually do need, and maybe, you know, I can find it in a thrift store, or I might have to buy retail, but it will be clearance or some type of sale. But that's it. Work is like work. It's getting crazier and crazier by the day. We have lost 3 people in my group. We have lost 3 people in a matter of a week. One girl got a better job, which I totally freaking understand. She got a better job. The other one got offered another position within the department, which I totally understand. Because he started to not like what he was doing with us. And if you're not happy at work, you're not gonna put out quality, the best part of yourself. You're not gonna show that because you don't like what you're doing. The other person, she actually got sick at work, and I had to call the ambulance for her. And so come to find out, a couple days later, her sister called me and told me that she had to have 2 emergency surgeries, like back to back. And so she didn't really go into like detail of what was wrong with her. But I don't think she's going to come back to work, but she might. It's just going to take her maybe a month or two to recover, because you need like 6 to 8 weeks after surgery to recover, honey. Especially if they're cutting on you, you need that time. So I don't know when she's coming back. I don't know. What else? Okay, so a couple of weeks ago I took my daughter to the foot doctor because she's been complaining about this toe that she had a hairline fracture in a couple of years ago when she was playing soccer. And so her primary doctor was like, well, let me send you to a foot specialist, which is the podiatrist. Baby, you need some shots, because the back of your truck is like going up and down too much. Or is that the new thing? So they did x-rays and stuff like that of her foot, and come to find out, my child has a bunion. She has a bunion, baby, and the right foot is worse than the left. Yeah, she has 2 bunions. So she's gonna have surgery, but the surgery is so intense, she's gonna have to do it over the summer. So they're gonna go in, and it's the big toe. So they're going to go in and basically cut the middle of that toe, the bone of that toe, the middle of it. They're going to cut it out and like file it or whatever, and put 2 screws in there to hold the bone together from the piece that they cut out, and then they're going to, you know, stitch her back up and stuff. So my baby's going to have 2 screws in her toes, in her big toe. And then after that, the doctor was like, she needs 6 to 8 weeks to recover from surgery. Then she needs 3 to 4 months. No, she needs 6 to 8 weeks to heal. And then she needs 3 to 4 months to recover. So if she gets it done the beginning of summer, the healing part of the situation will be over with. But, you know, school will start, and she will be in her sophomore year of high school. And ooh, baby, you needed all that room to turn, didn't you? All right, Daddy, you got it. She needs 3 to 4 months. So the 3 to 4 months of recovery is going to fall into sophomore year. So my kid rides the bus right now. And they said that she's going to have like a knee scooter for her to get around on when in the recovery phase, and crutches. And she's probably going to have a soft cast or a soft boot on. So right now she gets up to go to school 5 o'clock in the morning. She's at the bus stop by 5:45, 5:50. And during recovery, she's not going to be able to go ride the bus. She's not. So, I'm going to have to find an alternate situation for her. Because I could drop her off in the morning, but of course, I'm not going to be able to pick her up in the afternoons because I'll be at work. So, I'm going to have to try to find some type of... And Honey will be at work too. She works 12-hour shifts. So, I'm going to have to try to find some alternate to get her home. Which I have to start thinking about these things now, because, you know, it's happening. It's going to happen. Which means I'm not going to be able to take her anywhere for the summer. So I'm going to have to probably do a trip for a spring break. I forgot my earrings! Damn it. So anywho, those are just a little life updates for you guys. I know I haven't done a like ride along chit chat situation in a while, but here it is. And I thank you guys for watching. Comment down below, subscribe and like this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.